guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Danelle and I am the owner of Exquisite Blinks. Today we're going to be going over the tea, everything about lashing today. You want to start lashing, but if you see me working, I just have some notes. But if you want to start lashing and you want to go the self-taught route, there's not a lot of pros of being self-taught other than saving money, but at the end of the day I feel like you're gonna waste a lot of money in the long run because you're gonna have to go through a lot of trial and error. When you're self-taught, you don't know what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. You also have no idea what you should start researching. I'm not gonna doubt anybody that was self-taught, because you could get into it and you could be an amazing lash artist if you are self-taught, but I personally just do not recommend it. Being self-taught, you don't have any guidance, you don't have a mentor, you don't have a vendor list, you don't know everything about sanitizing, you don't know everything. There's so much that goes into lashing. One of the biggest things that is not talked about is room temperature and how room temperature controls everything. Room temperature is going to control your retention, it's going to control how your glue is working during, and all of that. So being self-taught, those are one of the things that you probably won't learn until it's too late and you're having to deal with clients' lashes falling out and stuff. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with being self-taught. You can still be an amazing lash artist if you are self-taught. So the first option is to be self-taught. Second option is to get certified. So there are a lot of pros and cons about getting certified by a certified lash technician. Main question that everyone has is, can you be self-taught? Do you have to get certified? And do you need to go to esthetician or cosmetology school? So today we're going to be getting the answers to all of that. So basically, during a lash certificate training, you should be learning everything lash related. You should be learning the history, you should be learning the background, you should be learning how lashes grow, you should be learning diameters you should be using, you should be learning how to control your room temperature, you should be getting a vendor list, you should be getting a fully loaded kit of everything that lash tech is using every day. That's what you should be getting out of a lash class. The pros of taking a lash class is that you're going to have a lifetime mentor. If you choose the correct person to get lashed by, you will always have a mentor. You should be getting a vendor list. You should be getting a fully loaded kit of products that will work for you and set your success. You should be getting a client building lesson. You should be getting taught how to build clientele, how to keep clientele, how to be professional, how to run your business. Those are all the things that you should be getting, all that information when taking a lash class and getting certified. So the process of getting certified, it should be more than 1 day. If you are going to take a 1-day class, I feel like that is a huge red flag, because there's no way you're going to be 100% ready to take clients after that 1 day of training. You need time to have your mind marinate everything that you're being taught, because it's a lot of information at once and it is very, 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 very overwhelming in the beginning. So the third option would be going to esthetician or cosmetology school. I recommend cosmetology or esthetician school if you know that you 100% want to be in the beauty field, because it'll be 100% beneficial to you. When you go to cosmetology school, you learn more about hair and braiding and flat iron and all of that. And then when you go to esthetician school, that's where you learn everything skin related. Learn how to wax, you're gonna learn how to do facials, you're gonna learn how to do everything. You're gonna learn a little bit about lashing, you're gonna learn a lot about being sanitary, you're gonna learn everything that you need to set you up for success so that you can pass your state board, which will then legally make you an esthetician within your state. So the pros of going to a esthetician or cosmetology school is that you will be legal and you will have license in your state, which means that you are able to work in a salon or a suite, which is very beneficial if you don't want people in your house. And also you will learn a lot of different other skills. You'll be able to start off and have a lot of services to offer your clients. So you can do waxing, threading, You can even go deeper and learn how to do brow eliminating. If you want to get into microblading, you can get into all of that. But you have all those options of doing so if you go to esthetician school. The cons of that is that it's not 100% lash based, so it will be in depth on everything. So it just depends on what your focus is. I personally did the just get certified route, and I did that for a very long time, only because it was required within my state, but I was home based and I took all of my clients at my home, so I didn't run into any issues. And I feel like when you're first starting off lashing, you invest a lot of money into becoming a lash artist. You invest a lot of money in products, you invest a lot of money in like giving free services, you invest a lot of money. You invest money when you're doing a set and you spend 3 to 4 hours on a set, and then all of the lashes fall off a couple days later. You are wasting products. So at the end of the day, I wanted to go into the lash, I wanted to start my lash career off trying to gain profit instead of being in the negative and having to work my way out of that. So let's go over all the pros and cons of all three, because I'm not going to be biased and I'm not going to tell you what to do with your career. The pros of being self-taught is that you will save a lot of money. You will be 100% self-taught, which is a big thing for someone's ego if you want that. You know what I mean? There's no pride in saying I was 100% self-taught and I 100% taught myself to be this amazing. There's nothing wrong with that. The cons are you have no guidance, you have no mentor, you don't have a kit to start off with, you don't have anything. You have no idea how to start clients, you have no ideas how to run a business, you have nothing. So yeah, for our second option, pros of getting certified is you should be getting a vendor list, like I already said. You should be learning all of this. The cons of getting certified is that there are a lot of money hungry people, so you just need to be aware of the person that you're taking a class with. So one of the biggest questions that some of you guys are probably thinking is, how do you know how to find the right lash instructor for you? So here are a couple tips. My biggest tip is get certified by somebody within your state. This gives you the option to check them out in person. It gives you the option to see their vibe, to see what their atmosphere is, to see how much they know. You can start by getting your lashes done by this lash artist. See how everything goes. This is for you. This 100% will secure you. If you go to this person and you don't have any issues with retention, you don't have any retention, you don't have any issues with isolation. She gave you amazing customer service. She talk to you through the process. If you want to go the extra mile and let her know that you are interested, you can do that as well. You don't even have to tell her. You can just lay down and ask questions. I get asked questions all the time by people who are not even interested, and I ask to my full ability, because you never know who is laying there and who might want to be your next student. So yes, first one is get your lashes done by them. Second option is to just do an audit check. Audit their profile. Audit how consistent they are. Audit how many returning clients they have back. Audit if they take top views, if they take videos of them brushing their lashes, if they show like isolation views. Like, audit all of this, because this will 100% tell you what you're getting into. A lot of people make mistakes, and I went to get certified by somebody, and I don't know why she conned me out of all this money. Well, did you examine her page? Was she consistent? Did she show up on social media every day letting you guys know that she was 100% all in? And did she give informational content? All of that. Like, you have to think about all of that when you're choosing who you want to take a lash course with. And then another question that you can ask yourself is, how did her previous classes go? If she's just starting out, this is going to be very hard for you to determine, but just see what content she has from her classes. If she has content from her classes of them doing removals, like something that you know, you probably like, look for things that you would be like, damn, like I didn't even know that. Like, look for if she has a hydrometer on the table when she's teaching. Look for if she is teaching them how to do removals. Look for if they give a business training option. Like, look for all of these options. You need to 100% know what you are getting into and all of the information that you are going to learn. Another one is, do they have a kit of supplies that they use every day? You don't want a kit that you can order from Amazon. You need a kit that has the glues they use, the lashes that they use, the tweezers that they use, everything that they use. They should not be giving you products that they do not use. So if they do have a fully loaded kit and you recognize that kit from Amazon, huge red flag, because why are you getting the kit from Amazon? Why are you paying to get something that you could have found on your own? Okay. So the third option, which is going to esthetician school, like I said, the cons of going to esthetician school is that you will be investing a lot of money in the beginning. You're gonna be in debt 100% for sure. You're gonna feel like you're learning a lot of things that you're not 100% interested in if you're not interested in learning about skincare. That's why it took so long, was because I knew I was gonna learn everything that I was gonna learn in esthetician school, but I was gonna learn even more by going to somebody who was certifying their students. Because when you go to somebody who certifies their students and go to a good instructor, they will give you exactly what you need, and there will be no room for failure. You should start off with good retention. Isolation is going to be iffy, but you should start off with good retention. You should start off using good lash trace. You should start off giving good customer service. These are all things that you should start off doing. So yes, now that I gave you all of this information, the biggest question is probably, how do you know when you are ready? How do you know when you are ready to become your own boss? How do you know when you're ready to become an entrepreneur? I feel like you just know. If you're having constant thoughts about it, if you're always seeing flyers on your Instagram, if you're always seeing, if you're always just seeing, I feel like you need to pay attention to the signs. Like, if you thought about it one time and then after you thought about it, you start seeing lash techs post classes, or you started seeing a lot of tutorials on doing lashes. If you see all of these, are all signs that you should just pursue it. There's nothing wrong with learning a new skill. The worst thing that can happen is that you don't like it and you end up quitting. And I mean, you would have wasted money, but it's better than thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it and being scared to take that leap of faith. I personally thought about it, I practiced, and once I knew that I wanted to learn more and that I wanted to do lashes, then I got certified. Once I got certified, then I automatically started taking clients, because I knew and I paid attention to all of the signs that were telling me, start your career. So listen to your heart. Listen to those thoughts in your head. If you are constantly having dreams about being your own boss, if you're constantly having thoughts about being your own boss, if you're constantly just thinking, if you've been thinking about this for years and you've been saying, this is my year, this is my year, this is my year, make 2023 your year. Become your own boss this year. There's nothing wrong with it. And if you don't want to take the huge leap of faith of being 100% your own boss, do part-time. There's nothing wrong with having your own side hustle on the side. I feel like nowadays life is way too expensive to only have one source of income, especially if that source of income is not bringing you enough money to support the full lifestyle that you want to live. So yes. So thank you guys so much for watching. I would love if you guys would like, comment, and subscribe. Puppy dog eyes. Yes, I would like if you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Comment things that you thought were very, comment if you learned something new today. Comment if you got the courage to finally take a class. Give me a like, give me a share, give me a subscribe if you even think that I gave you a little bit of valuable information, because there are 100% more things coming your way.